Hiya, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Tabby. Guys, I think I just made some of the fluffiest bread ever. You are absolutely gonna love this recipe. I'm a huge bread person, but listen, this is an amazing recipe. Very easy to make, very little kneading. Everything is pretty much done in your mixer, and then you just have a couple of hours of rising. But other than that, I'm telling you right now, isn't that absolutely gorgeous or what? And look at the fluff. Look at that fluff. It is absolutely delicious. You guys are gonna love making it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's get cooking. All right, friends, let's get this fluffy white bread put together. So this is everything you're gonna need. Some softened butter, some flour and salt, and then we've got sugar, yeast, baking powder, and some warm milk, and 1 egg. So kind of interesting that we're putting baking powder in this recipe and also the egg. I don't normally put egg in my bread, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna follow the recipe and trust the process. All right, we've got that nice and mixed up. Now we're going to leave it for 5 minutes and just let it rest. So 5 minutes, I'll be right back. All right, timer went off, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like now. Isn't that beautiful? Nice and foamy? That's what you're looking for. So we're gonna take the flour and I'm gonna add my 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna give that just a little bit of a whisk, just to kind of whisk that salt in there a little bit. And now we're gonna add our flour and salt. I also changed out my paddle for the dough hook. So we've got the dough hook on there now. So we're just gonna let that go and let that mix in really well. And then we've got our butter here. It says softened. Mine might be just a little bit melted, but I think it'll be okay. So we're gonna mix this in. And when it comes together and starts to form a dough, then we're gonna stop. It's gonna take about 5 minutes. And then we're gonna stop it and add the butter. So I'll be back in just about half a second for you, 5 minutes for me. I'll be right back. While I'm waiting, I'm having a little snack with some Amish peanut butter and banana. And it's really good. Got about 3.5 minutes to go. I turned my speed up and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So it's still pretty soft, not pulling away from the sides yet. We're gonna let that keep going. We've got 3 minutes left. If you have not made this Amish peanut butter yet, what in the world are you waiting for? It is so good. Doesn't take very much either, just a little dollop, and it covers a whole banana. You can eat a whole banana with it. So good. Okay, time is up. So half a cup. Okay, we're gonna turn this back on. Okay, I'm gonna let that butter mix around in there for, I'd say at least 5 minutes until it really starts to form the ball and pull away from the sides. It kind of looks like it might need more flour, but I'm trusting the process. We'll see in about 5 minutes what it looks like. If I need to add a little more flour, I can, but I'll let you know. All right, I've got about 3 minutes left on the 5 minutes, and it's looking really good. I'm gonna show it to you. Still not pulling away from the sides yet. but that butter is blending in there beautifully. So I think it looks pretty good. We'll see what it looks like. I don't know if I'm gonna need to add any flour. Just have to wait and see. All right, it's been 5 minutes. It's not quite pulling off of the sides like I think it should. So I am gonna go ahead and put just about a 1/4 cup of flour in there. A little bit of a flour shower, but not too bad. That's why I love having my trash can right here. Okay, I think we're ready. Tuck that in here in the pan. So there's our second pan. Looks pretty good. We're going to cover it with some plastic wrap. You don't have to seal it up. You don't want it on there real tight. You just want to loosely, lightly cover it. So just like that. You can see how it's a little loose. I'm going to bring it over here to the stove and show you what the first pan looks like already. It's already rising. That's the first pan. We just finished a few minutes ago, and this is the one we just now finished. So they are both puffing up really nice already, but we're going to let them sit here for an hour. They were probably going to double in size, and then when they're done, we're going to put them in my preheated 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes or until they sound hollow when you tap them on the top. Okay, so I will be right back to show it to you when we're ready to put them in the oven. Hang tight. All right, my friends, the timer just went off, and you are not going to believe these breads. Oh my word. Look at how beautiful that is. Can you believe that? And then look at this one. So far, glass versus stone, they're pretty equal, in my opinion. Let me show you. They both look pretty much the same to me. They both look gorgeous. So I'm going to put these in this 350-degree oven. They're going to cook for 40 minutes. And I'll check them and make sure. Whew, that's warm. I will check them and make sure. I'll probably start checking them at about 30 because every oven is different. So I'm going to check mine about 30, see how they're going and how they look. And then when they are done, I'll take them out and I'll make sure and let you know exactly how long I left them in my oven for. Of course, your oven could be a little different. So recipe says 40 minutes at 350 degrees. That's what we're going to shoot for. But when they're done, we'll come back and I'll show them to you. Okay? I'm excited. I'll be right back. Well, friends, they are done. And I am so excited for you to see them. They look absolutely amazing. Look at that. Look at that. And there's the other one. Now, you can see it looks like the one in the stone pan rose or fluffed up just a little bit more. I don't know, maybe my pieces were bigger, I'm not sure, but other than that, I don't see any difference between the glass and the stone. I'm gonna bring you over here a little bit closer. Ignore the dinner dishes. I got more important things to worry about than dinner dishes. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to in heaven, is that there won't be any dishes. And I'll get to just eat and cook and enjoy it. I won't have to worry about calories or carbs or any of that, but especially not dishes. All right, anyway, I've got a little bit of melted butter. So I'm just gonna brush a little bit of melted butter right on the All right, guys, you know what I need you to do. I need you to spread this video around like some good butter so that everybody can see how easy it is to whip up some bread. Takes a couple hours for rising, but you know what? Wash the dishes while you're waiting. I didn't. My dishes are still there. Anyway, I'm going to do them right now. But listen, you know what I need you to do. I need you to spread it around like some good butter so that everybody can see how fun it is to get in the kitchen and get cooking. And just make something, experiment. It's the first time I've ever made this bread, and look how beautiful it turned out. I would have missed out on all of that if I had not just given it a try. Just like life. If there's something you want to do, something you want to try, something you want to make, something you want to sew, doesn't matter what it is. Don't be afraid. Fear of the unknown. Don't let it hold you back. Just get out there and do it and just have some fun, okay? All right, guys, I love you so much. Remember, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you need to comment and like. Make sure you do all the little reactions that you can do on the post, and that way you will be notified every time I have a new recipe. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you click that subscribe and the notification bell all so that you never miss out on a recipe. Guys, I love you so much. God loves you even more. Thank you so much for letting me into your home. Thank you for coming into my kitchen with me. I sure love having you here and spending time with you. Remember, Christ is the unseen guest at every dinner table, and he is the silent listener at every conversation. So just make sure those words coming out of your mouth are pure and sweet like honey, that they're lifting each other up, edifying and loving on each other, and just shining your light, because that's what we're called to do. I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye.